Loud. Turn this one up, my boy.
3 o'clock.
Yeah.
Misfits Radio.
It's 3 o'clock, it's 3 o'clock. From 3 to 5, they going live. On Misfits Radio. Turn it up, that's my favorite show. It's 3 o'clock, it's 3 o'clock. 3 o'clock. From 3 to 5, they going live. On Misfits Radio. Turn it up, that's my favorite show.
From 3 to 5, they going live on Misfits Radio. Every Sunday, yeah, they certified. My favorite show. New guest this week, ain't no surprise what you been praying for. If you trying to take their top spots, you better pray some more. Slick got the camera rolling, lab on the ones and twos. If it's a lot, they going in the dirt, if someone come for you. This my favorite podcast, you listen, it's your favorite too. Playing all the hits where they in trouble if they play with you. Artists sing your music in, come and get an interview. Tune in every Sunday, cause you know that's what I'm about to do. 3 to 5, they going live, black owned and black operated. Indie hits the mainstream, if it's hot, they gonna play it. I ain't even gotta say it, watch it back on Roku. Going live on IG or catch the show on YouTube. Tune in every Sunday and catch up on the latest news. Or close your ears and close your eyes, cause that's what all the haters do.
It's 3 o'clock, it's 3 o'clock. From 3 to 5, they going live. On Misfits Radio. Turn it up, that's my favorite show. It's 3 o'clock, it's 3 o'clock. From 3 to 5, they going live. On Misfits Radio. Turn it up, that's my favorite show. 3 to 5, they going live every Sunday. Right here on Misfits.
You are officially in the mix, baby. I am Miss Mix-a-Lot.
I am DJ Lab.
And you know we got Slick 316 in the building, baby.
That's
okay?
right. That's right. What's going on, Shan?
Yes. It's been a few weeks. It's been a few weeks, y'all. It's been a few weeks, but
Right.
I'm happy to see y'all. Happy to be back.
Been a good few weeks.
Yeah, been a great few weeks, honestly.
Right.
And we're going to talk about some of the stuff. Man, if y'all want to tap in, I know a lot of y'all are holding the device that you will have to call in on.
Right.
But just in case, if you wanted to call in, you can call us at 678-740-9894. You get a chance to speak directly with us.
That's right.
On some of these hot topics, baby, because we got to talk about it.
Hey, use that phone number, man.
Yes.
We pay for it, so we need it to be used.
Exactly.
It ain't even no
678
Mm-hmm.
740
One more time.
9894.
Hey, it ain't even no daytime minutes on this one.
I ain't even no daytime, and you can call anytime. But I'm gonna be honest with you. The only time you'll get an answer when the show on.
That's the only time
Now, let me just tell you this. We are Misfits Radio and TV. This is our platform, and we have built the platform for artists, business owners, and these are artists of any kind, not just music artists. Yes,
Right.
we do have Misfits Radio, which is our radio station, but artists of any kind. What you do, whatever you do, and you feel like it's an art to it, guess what? We support it.
We want you to be we want to be a part of it.
Yes, we support it, and we want you all to know that we allow people to use it. Now, we don't allow them to misuse our platform, but we do allow you to use our platform for marketing, for to gain exposure.
That's right.
Because our platforms do reach a substantial amount of numbers. Thank you guys for the likes. But yeah, we do reach a substantial amount of people. And what I have figured out is my regular page, my personal, I ain't gonna even say private because it's not private, but my personal page has grown significantly.
Right.
And for the last 3 months, I got a notification from Instagram that said that I have reached 3 million people consecutively over the last 90 days.
They gonna give you a check for that?
So I don't know how that go. We're gonna see.
They need to give up a check.
Because what happens is what they basically do is every 30 days, of course, you come up for reevaluation, right? You come up for this reevaluation, they just kind of tell you, you know, what you've been up to. And it's like, okay, they show you your insights. But I guess when it gets to a certain level, Then they want you to know this is what's been going on for the past 90 days. That's the first time I've ever received a notification like that. So that's my first time ever consecutively getting over 1 million views within 30 days for 3 consecutive months. So I think that is nice, okay?
Right.
So I always tell people it's always the love for me. If it, if nothing else, I enjoy actually engaging and talking, and that's what I figured out. A lot of people, I just figured out, like, within the last couple of months that it's a limit on the people that you can follow back. Never understood that. I don't understand that. But
Right.
now I want to grow my platform on TikTok. That's where I want to grow my platform a little bit more on. Well, not even a little bit. I want to get to 10,000 followers on TikTok.
Right.
So that's kind of like my mission before the fiscal year ends.
Slick say, IG lame ass took our Westside Misfits page.
Yes,
but what?
so
We have no idea.
Yeah, so IG has taken our Westside Misfits page, which is so disheartening because that page had over 70,000 followers. So we're trying to see what needs to happen in order to get the page back.
And it was on some bogus shit too. Like it was just somebody claimed something.
I was just about to say, a lady said that the video, that video
Yeah.
was her video or something.
Well, from what I understand now, people are actually lame ass people are actually copywriting videos now. They're copywriting posts. What's the point?
Oh, so so she's saying that her video was copywritten?
Yeah. Her posts are copywritten. So so from what I understand, a lot of people, a lot of bigger influencers are now copywriting their posts. So if you
And I get that. I'm gonna touch on that too, and I get that to a certain extent because one thing people not gonna do is give your ass credit for a post that they got from you.
Right.
So
But Slick always did.
Oh no! I know. Now that's one thing Rick was gonna do. She was gonna let folk know where she got the material from.
Right.
But most people don't. Now even with the reposts on a lot of my stuff, I always give credit to the person I got it from.
Right.
I ain't never, it just didn't even make sense. But the thing about it is, my thing is that how do you get somebody page taken because of that though?
They don't give you no warning. They don't give you nothing. They just take the page.
Cause the day that I found out the page was gone, I literally logged into Facebook, and that's the very first notification that came up that said you have a post that has been removed. We always get those, so I just figured, the post had been removed. I didn't know the dang on page. The page had been removed. That's crazy.
Yeah, they don't give you no warning. They don't give you nothing. They just take it.
So when she said something about the page being gone, I'm like,
Yeah.
what's up with that? What do you mean the page gone? Well, so that's when I put two and two together. I said, so what they sent on, this is my thing. The Facebook page is still there.
It is?
Yeah. The Facebook page is the Westside Misfits / Misfits Radio page. It's still on Facebook. And it get notifications. All the time. And some kind of way y'all been going live from now on Facebook.
I don't know. Maybe because she shared. I don't know. But I think it's the Instagram page that was taken, and the Facebook page got the notification. Something like that. But because they took the page, so there was nowhere for them to notify you but on Facebook since he owns all the social
But that's
media
not making sense to me. That when Rika tried to log in, she couldn't log in. So I'm just like, okay, but how you gonna send it on Facebook? I don't know. However, they took the Westside Misfits page at over 70,000 followers, and we had a good active page. So I don't know what we need to do, but however, we are trying to work on getting it back.
I get what you're saying. People not gonna give you credit for the stuff they take from you. But I think that IG can do a better job of giving you an opportunity just to take it down.
Well, see, that's the same thing that I would suggest too. Like, so say for instance on TikTok. So I got a couple of videos that TikTok have just blatantly told me as soon as I posted them, they have been muted. So that gives me the option to either take it down or or to remove it, or just whatever. So I typically just remove the whole video.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know exactly about Instagram and Facebook because I have been notified about those, but it's usually a copyright infringement that you could just be like, okay, I accept the changes.
Now, see, they do that stuff on Facebook. They do give you an opportunity. They'll mute it, whatever it is, and give you opportunity to delete it or whatever. But for some reason on Instagram, and I believe that the person told them to take the page. I believe they gave them suggestion or whatever and just told them, I want the page removed.
Well, see, that's the thing. I don't think that nobody should be able to do that.
I don't know. Like they say, it's free, so we have to follow their rules. They don't really give
But
you
it's
any
not
information.
it's not even about the rules. You know how people usually find out the rules have changed or been updated?
It's when they
It's
break
when
them.
they violate them.
Right,
and then
right.
it's like they tell you, oh, you can't do that. And it's like, well, damn, when you were going to tell me?
Right.
You don't wait for nobody to break the rules and then suggest that they don't do certain stuff. They just don't make sense. Why don't you just kind of update
Right.
and send it and say this is changing? Or I don't know. But however it go, I just look forward to them giving us our Westside Misfits page back so that we can continue growing, man. We're like, just period.
Yeah.
What y'all do for the holiday?
Well, we cooked and chilled in the house.
Was it cold here?
It was a little chilly. It was actually raining and cold. Yes.
Really?
Yes, it was cold. Like that morning, I was like, "Wow, it's like cold." I'm from Chicago. It usually don't get too cold to me too, and it was in the 30s, so it was cold.
What?
It was cold.
Oh,
Yeah.
wow.
Yeah, it was cold. I can't even like, and windy.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Yeah. So, cooked in the house and chilled in the house. That was it. That was all.
I'm thinking on Thanksgiving,
Yeah.
we was definitely in tank tops and shorts.
But y'all was somewhere else.
Right. We was in Panama City Beach, Florida, which
Right.
was it was really nice. It was a really nice situation. Now my cousin Nisha, they flew there.
Okay.
It was only a 30, 40-minute flight.
Oh, okay. They were good.
Yeah, so they flew there. But of course, with us, we drove. I just didn't want to take the chance. Well, and the thing about it is, we probably could have done a easier job with Zamir if we had just flew with him. But I don't know. We wanted to do the car ride.
Right. Why not?
And road trips. See, I love road trips, but I love them more when I'm not driving.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Hanging with my kids, they have no desire to drive.
So you got to do all the driving.
And I'm like, that's lame. No, that's why I don't travel with
gotta
y'all
share
like
these
that.
driving chores.
Right. I have
Driving
driven y'all
duties.
around y'all whole life.
Right.
Y'all ain't tired? 'Cause I'm tired.
No, they not tired.
Right.
Know why they not tired? Because they don't drive.
Right. And then had a nerve to tell you how to drive. Like,
Right.
I had one of my daughters to tell me, I've been watching you drive long enough. I've been watching you drive long enough. So you think driving is watching what somebody do? And no.
Yeah.
No, sir.
That's going to get them, that's going to help them drive because they watching you
No,
drive.
no.
Yeah.
Man, when I tell y'all, we really did have a good time in Panama City Beach. But I'm gonna tell you what, it was the days that led up to Thanksgiving. So when we was younger, when it came to holidays and stuff, the preparation was the fun
best
that
part.
you would have. Yeah, the fun that you would have just preparing for the vegetables and preparing for the cooks and stuff like
okay.
that. So in our family, you could kind of tell who had to be in the kitchen, and you could kind of tell who was on the prep team and the store runner, and the come get this at the oven team. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
It like, but the time leading up to the actual day of the dinner, man, it was unmatched. Like, I go back and look at those memories and see us dancing and listening to music. And I understand that a lot of people are not really close with their family, but when you're close enough to, I'm just gonna say this: when you can be close enough to at least 2 or 3 people of your family, you see how much y'all have in common, right?
Right.
And then you thinking, you do that too? You know what I'm saying? Because, a lot of times with our families, we only deal with them in moderation.
Right.
So for us to be together for these days consecutively, which is out of the norm because we usually deal with each other.
Just don't really during the holidays.
Yeah,
really.
the holidays, or
Right.
like some of us will get together in between that, but
Right.
it's still in moderation.
Okay.
But to actually be around your cousins and your aunties and stuff for days at a time, like you get a chance to just kind of see people's personality more, and you actually figure out that you do have a lot of things in common, regardless of what it looked like.
Right.
Because what I've also realized is that a lot of people only deal with their family on social media. So that's one of the things about technology is they make it where you don't have to deal with your family or the people that used to be close to you or whatever as much, because if I'm sending reels or if I'm sending out videos to people, I'm doing okay.
Right.
Because this made me think about you. Let me send you this. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? Stuff like that. And that's kind of like where it is for a lot of people. Like,
I think that's what my family is. But I think just because a lot of my family has passed. But
and I was too.
yeah.
I was too.
And I those memories that I have of that preparation stuff was when I was younger, and then when my kids was younger. But as time moves on and kids get younger and things older and things happen, those type of memories have died out, kind of for me anyway. But I still remember them. I still,
Right.
Yeah.
But that's the thing about having grandmothers and whatever. And that's another thing about creating families as well, because you start to figure out how much those memories mean.
Right.
As time progresses, you see people literally leaving here, and it's like, dang.
And you have to reflect on those things. That's why when I sent out the mass test for Misfits Radio and TV in our group chat, I just, some people don't celebrate the holiday, but at least celebrate your family.
Oh yeah,
You know what I mean? This is time we go. Most of us get
celebrating
together.
holidays like years ago. And it just ain't never been about that. But I love gathering with my family.
Right, and that's the main thing, like while we thinking about things, we ain't no spring chickens no more. It's you know what I'm saying? We gotta think about those things and try to create memories going forward that are better memories for us, and eliminate the stuff that's not good. You know what I'm saying? And I'm reflecting on that because my birthday coming soon. We're not gonna say what day, but
I was just about to say, and then.
but
We'll be celebrating DJ Lab's birthday next weekend. So if y'all want to celebrate with us, y'all let us know.
I'm gonna post the flyer tomorrow. I didn't want to post it too early, but
yeah, me too.
December 6th, 6 o'clock until we get tired.
That's right, boo.
And at Douglasville and Twisted Pie, right? At Twisted
Pie.
We gonna have a good time. We gonna talk about it, be about it, have a good drink, eat, and be merry.
That's right, vibe out, man, because that's what it's about. Like I tell people all the time, holidays, I love together with my family for holidays and stuff like that. But birthdays,
right?
Though that's my thing.
Right, and I've never had a birthday extravaganza. Ever.
I love the birthdays. The birthdays,
Right. I've never had a birthday extravaganza ever. So this is gonna be nice to have it. As you cross over that threshold of a milestone. So I'm excited about it. We gonna have fun, man. I might get drunk. It only take 2 beers, but hey, I might have 3 beers.
Nah, that three might be pushing that.
I'm gonna have 3 beers. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna push the envelope.
Right, man. Let me tell you something. I'm just like that. Like, man, when you get another year of life added on, man, that's kind of like one of the biggest accomplishments ever, right?
Right,
because you know that you have survived.
Right.
Another 365.
That's right. What's going on, Miss Warbucks? Appreciate you tuning in.
So it's a lot, but I look forward to celebrating.
Right.
At Twisted Pie.
Right. Douglasville.
With DJ Lab out here in Douglasville,
right.
Georgia. Have to say the Georgia because people be all over the world, baby. But yeah, man, y'all come holler at us.
It's not the country anymore.
It's not.
Let's get that out the way. If you can drive to Swanee and over to what come past us? Over to Birmingham, you good.
Oh yeah,
Hiram, you good.
all of them different places. But yeah,
Right.
so we'll be celebrating next Saturday.
Right.
And
It's going to be next week, December 6th, Twisted Pie, Douglasville, Georgia, 6 o'clock, Miss Warbuck. So I'll post a flyer on my page. Just,
and then I'll
come
post
out
it.
and have a drink with us.
That's right.
That's right. We ain't asking you for nothing but to show up.
That's it.
That's it.
Come on, child, and have a drink. But yeah, so it's gonna be super dope. And Friday, this past Friday.
I was just about to say, is it gonna be? Is my party gonna be like the 559?
Let me just say, y'all sat up there and had a 559 reunion, knowing I was gonna be out of town. I do not understand where we went wrong with this, because in all honesty, I should have been on the committee to be getting it together.
Right.
I should have been on the planning
committee too.
committee.
I don't even know nothing about 559.
Well, I was just about to say, were you even here?
But I feel like I know it because everybody talk about it so much who's from Atlanta. So I feel like I should be on the 559 Freaknik Reunion Committee. 94, 95
And
committee.
I did see a lot of the videos. They had MJG and 8 Ball in the building. Y'all know them my guys. Like, baby, put on Lay It Down and see me go crazy.
Right.
But yeah. So I'm just.
How was the videos for it? It look like it was packed out?
It was a nice crowd. Because it was over at the bank.
Okay.
And you know, I love the bank. Like, just, it's spacious. You know what I'm saying? Like, it was quite a few people there. And there was a whole lot of people in my age group. Because, you know, that was during our era.
Right.
Like, you know, that was during our era. And they recreated the vibes. Of course, nothing ain't like the original. But they recreated the vibes with the signs, and the girls had on the 559 outfits.
Really?
It was
Y'all
super
had
dope.
what the girls come out with? What's it called? The stacks. They had
Oh, nah. I don't think. Let me just say this. I don't know. I don't know, because I don't think so, though. But, because it was, you know, but it was straight, though. Now, if they had incorporated the 90s in there.
It would have been off the chain, wouldn't it?
Yeah, folks would have really just, you know what I'm saying, did what they do. But, yeah, my cousin, all of them were there, honey. I said, they trying to torment me. I know when a person trying to torment me.
See, they know they try to torment
I know
you.
what's going on.
Right.
Don't do that. But it was straight, though, from what I saw. A lot of people, like I said, MJG and 8 Ball was in the building. And I guess that was it, because I didn't see nobody else perform. But, child, I seen B, baby, you know, he love it. Anytime they're doing something on Bankhead.
Right.
He's going to be front and center.
Right.
And if he's not, and they didn't tell him to come be front and center, he's going to talk shit about it. Okay? Baby, they had him front and center. They didn't want to hear it. They didn't want to hear that shit, okay?
Right. So he was front and center. Did he perform?
I don't know. I didn't see that.
Okay.
But front and center, okay? I said, I know that right, because nobody want to hear that bullshit. Ain't nobody got time.
Right.
Ain't nobody get
The
time.
originator of Bankhead.
Exactly. But I'm going to be honest with you. Let me tell you something. I'm going to tell you what I have figured out. And I've been figured this out, but now it's starting to scare me. People who like voluntarily tell lies. You think something wrong with them?
What now?
They voluntarily tell lies. Those people scare me.
Okay.
I didn't realize that they literally scare me. Because I seen people do it before, and I'd be like, I hope they're all right. But just to like be a witness to it and just be like, why, if we're adults,
right?
What is we lying? Why are we lying?
A volunteer lie teller.
Like, I'm talking about a person that you could just be like, hey, how you doing? They be like, man, I'm doing all right. And the next few minutes, they telling you about some shit you never asked them about. And you like, oh, okay.
Because they be on tension.
Right, I get it. But you be like, oh, okay.
Right.
And then you still saying, okay, but you trying to figure out where that came from, only to find out maybe like a day or two later that they just made it up. That's scary.
Right.
Because if I have to start questioning the stuff that you're telling me,
Mm-hmm.
we ain't gonna be friends.
Right.
Cause
If I gotta start researching.
right, we're not gonna make it. We're not gonna make it. Nigga
See, you
tell
gotta
me-
be like me, Miss Mix Lie. I just
What?
think a motherfucker gonna lie anyway. I don't be expecting the truth.
This is the thing.
I don't be expecting the truth.
I don't ask a whole lot of questions because
Right.
I don't want nobody asking me no questions.
Right.
Honestly.
Right.
So if you lie
Why
to
you
me,
don't want nobody asking you no questions? Like
what,
you have
I
a
mean,
general
what are they gonna ask?
in the general conversation, like
I live in an open book pretty much.
okay.
Like the only thing that I would keep private is like my love life
Mm-hmm.
or certain things dealing with my children.
Right.
But for the most part, because everything else about my life is on display.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying? So, but mostly my love life, like
Mm-hmm.
I will. Nah, I won't. This made me
I
so
won't.
embarrassing. I won't. Nah, I won't. But I'm saying, like, that's just really the only thing that's kind of like
Yeah.
off limits.
Uh-huh.
But other than that, people can ask me whatever. I'm just saying, I just don't prefer to be asking nobody no questions.
Right.
Because I don't know. It's just weird. But, however,
Yeah, I think my problem is that I don't ask questions or generally go into a deeper conversation with anyone because I just feel like people exaggerate on a lot of stuff that they don't need to exaggerate on, and I feel like a lot of times people want their life to be so much more that they gonna add some shit in. So I just feel like
they're
just
going to
lying.
do what my Uncle Pete called it, put a 2 on the 10.
Yeah, they gonna put a 2 on the 10
So it's kind of like, and I get that too.
instead of being 10, it's gonna be 20.
Right. I get it. I get it. But I
Right.
guess because I just don't first of all, I'm not an oversharer.
Right.
I,
I'm that too.
Yeah, I'm not an oversharer. So if it is something in particular, you may have to ask me. And if I feel like it's appropriate for me to share that with you, then I'm going to share it with you because it ain't going to, like...
Yeah, I'm not the person that's just gonna voluntarily
But
give them
but
information.
volunteering stuff, I don't really do that. And what I figured out is, like, most people who do that, they're kind of like people pleasers, right? So they just want the people. And what people fail to realize is being a people pleaser is dangerous. And mainly because the people ain't going to never be all the way happy.
No.
So, like, you have to do enough for yourself to feel comfortable for yourself and say, I did that because I wanted to do it. Not because you trying to impress nobody.
Yeah,
Because people you going to be doing that shit your whole life. That's not good.
I don't think I share because it's something that I think it's just how I've always been. With me being kind of an only child, I do got 2 sisters, but I wasn't raised with them. We already know that. I kind of just keep stuff to myself. So and then if I do have something I think I should share, I rationalize and say that's not something they're gonna really care about. So I'm not going to share. You get what I'm saying? Like
Right.
I'm going to filter through the stuff that I might want to talk about, and then it'd be like, nah, that's gonna be a waste of my time. Or it comes to a point to where I'm thinking about it so much that I just don't talk about it at all. Cause I don't know how to explain this. It's really hard for me to explain.
No, I get it because most people who are considered to be loners or only children do think like that. Like that is from the friends that I have experiences with who are only children. So like even the only children in our family, they was only children by definition. Like you feel what I'm saying? Like your mama or your dad only had one child, but at the end of the day, you had plenty of people that you could just kind of like.
Right.
So I get it because a lot of my friends who are only children, they're totally different. They're secretive. Like a lot of my friends who are only children, baby, they are super secretive, slick. Like they just be. I can't even describe it. Like, it's a total difference when you've grown up with people always in your space.
And we do stuff like I'll do things, and then even with us as a business partner, I'll do things. You say, well, why you ain't tell me? To be honest with you, it just doesn't cross my mind. I mean, it's just not. I just do it, get it done, and move on. I don't think about, well, let me talk to Don about this, or let me talk to Slick about this. I just do it because it's on my mind at that particular point. and I want to go ahead and get it finished. I don't know why. I don't know why I'm like that, but it's just how I am. So
Probably a part of your
touch to my head,
character.
not my heart.
It's probably a part of your character.
You're right.
I'm kind of, but the only thing about being like that though is when, like, so say for instance, if we
Slick say I'm cool as fuck.
what you mean?
Cause she an only child.
Oh, we ain't say you ain't uncool.
Right.
But you got
Secretive.
your secretive ass ways
yeah,
too.
Hell yeah, let's not even start that
So
shit.
yes,
that's the most secretive person I've ever met.
Exactly.
Literally secretive. Literally tell you. Don't ask me no questions.
Literally. Super secretive. Like,
Even if
no
she in a
man.
relationship with you and she supposed to be in love with you, first thing she say is, don't ask me no questions.
Right. Don't ask me about
Don't
that.
speak to me in the morning. Just shit like that.
But, and believe it or not, see, like with me, I'm the only girl.
Okay.
But, you know, besides my cousins and aunts and stuff.
Uh-huh.
But in our household, I was the only girl for shit till I moved out. Honestly.
Mm-hmm.
So when you're the only girl, you get some of those only child.
Mm-hmm.
You know.
Because you don't have nobody else to
too,
relate to. It's your brothers. You know, brothers. You know.
Yeah. And a lot of times, like, what I have figured out, like, my brothers and my male friends, they don't be wanting to hear no dumb shit. Like, they'll be like, did you just hear what the hell you said? That shit didn't even sound right to you, did it? And you be like, nah.
I can see your brother saying that.
Like, damn. Like, that boy,
Especially
that
those
crazy.
nights. I can definitely hear him saying
Oh,
that.
yeah,
Like, man,
gon'
please.
check it. Like, all that. I'm so sad.
Yeah,
No,
right.
Really? I was telling them, I had put up a story on Facebook the other day, and I was talking about my mama. And I always have to tell people, when I talk about my mom, it's typically not from a sad place.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't have that kind of mama.
Mm-hmm.
Like, my mama would stay, you know what I'm saying, full of energy and da-da-da. So, I remember, my kids was little. I think, yeah, my kids was little. Like, everybody was under 10. Let me just say that.
Mm-hmm.
I had got fired from the job that I was working. I think I got fired. I want to say I got fired because I was calling my mama to tell her, you know what I'm saying, get what these folks did. So when I called her, I was like, girl, what you doing? She was like, girl, Nancy and him talking to Jew Baby, that's my brother name. Jew Baby, and I had just fixed the kids something to eat. I was like, oh, okay. And so I'm just talking to her. And I was like, girl, you ain't gonna believe it. I said, honey, how about they don't fire me? She talking about, good. And what you say to them? You told them you been put out of better places. I said, no, I ain't tell them that. I walked on out. She talking about, well, you know what, me and the children didn't like that job, no way. So my Uncle Julius back there, he used to love Bacardi.
Uh-huh.
He back there, he on one. Donna, tell him I said thank you. And on your way home, can you stop by Wayfield and get a pack of Red Hots? Because, baby, we got a taste for a split. I'm on the phone. I'm like, what? So,
thank you. So you can go to the store for me.
When I tell you, he was like, you on your way, ain't you? I was like, yeah, but damn.
Right.
So I'm riding, and I'm laughing at them on the ride. So I get the Wayfield. I called them. I'm like, honey, what all y'all need for this split?
Uh-huh.
We need a pack of hamburger buns. We need the Red Hots. We need this. We need this. So I go through the store, get everything they need. We get to my mama's house. My Uncle Julius said, he's sitting there smiling when I walk in the door. He said, you got everything? I said, yeah. Baby, we sat there, ate, drank, had us a good time. Baby, when I tell y'all, for 2 whole weeks, them four had me party. Baby, y'all retired. I ain't retired.
I got let go party.
Right. And I can't even remember. I can't even remember how. Did we get laid off or did we get fired? I can't even remember the details.
But that's how you know
but
your
when
family
I
got
tell
you ain't stressing.
Exactly. Even people be like, Donna, what the hell? Even when my house flooded, we lost everything in that flood. In the Vine City flood, we lost everything. And my Uncle Julius was like, so I was like, man, so I'm sitting there. So after we got rescued from the house, we was all sitting at my mama's house or whatever. And so we sitting there chilling or whatever. He was like, ain't no sad shit. He was like, just imagine you had all that going on and you had to swim out with them goddamn rats.
Right.
I said, what rats? What are you, he talking about, yeah, that's how it used to be when we were little. He talking about the house flooded. He going on and on and on. I was like, what?
Right.
I couldn't imagine.
Cuddy Clothing LLC says they definitely move differently. I have a brother that we share fathers, and he's the only child by his mom.
By his mother, yeah.
My opinion, they really don't realize how selfish and secretive they are.
They don't. They don't. I promise. I promise, Cuddy. I promise people they don't understand. They really be like, I ain't like that, and you like, bro, I know you. Yes, you are. Be cutthroat as hell, like
very selfish too.
Yeah.
And I think I'm selfish to a point because I like what I like. And I really don't want to share what I have.
But that's so to me, just being honest with you, selfish is a part of self-preservation to a certain extent. I get that. Now, selfish to me is not preferring something, and when you get it, you don't want to share it. That's not being selfish to me. Being selfish to me is always only thinking it's me, my, I.
Oh, okay.
It's all about, everything is about you.
Oh, okay. Well, I don't have that problem.
Yeah, I was finna say, for me, I can be honest, I don't even think I could deal with you if you was that kind of person. And that's just
right.
how I am, because I'm one of them kind of people where I always know that it ain't always about me. And it could be too, because I got so many kids. I don't know. But I don't ever look at it as if the situation, it's not, because it's, and to be perfectly honest, most times it ain't even about you.
Right, right.
Like, most situations, that should be bigger than you. You know what I'm saying? Like, and it's like, so when like, a person that makes it about them on everything.
Okay.
Those type of people worry me. And yeah, they worry me.
Right, right.
And that's the God honest truth. Because what happens is, like, we all have our own share of experiences. And it's cool to have experienced what somebody else has experienced or something similar or whatever, but to always bring it back to you.
You can't dance on every stage.
That's what I'm saying. Like, no.
Yeah.
That's not going to work. Like,
Yeah.
Like,
I danced on this stage, and you like, oh, I danced over there on that stage last week.
Right. And it's like,
what?
It ain't because they're constantly in competition. And
right.
It's like, me personally, what I figured out is too, God typically removes those type of people from around me. I'm hardly ever in competition with anybody. And the main thing that I know is that I don't want anybody to be in secret competition with me either. And the main reason is because that shit gets dangerous. It gets dangerous, and it gets to a point where people start to get disrespectful.
Yeah, that's true.
I don't want that around me.
That negative energy,
Let me tell you something. When my friends going up for a promotion, I only have 4 friends. And this is the truth. 4 personal partners. The rest of them is my family. When my friends going to get promotions, or they got a chance to move up in the world and stuff like that, they typically gonna call me, because guess what? I'm gonna be your cheerleader in real life.
Right, right.
Like, you ain't got to work. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm gonna cheer you on in real life. Let's do it.
Right.
What we need to do. You know what I'm saying? Do I need to come with a sign? What we doing?
I need to sit outside their window and go,
yeah.
She needs the promotion.
Exactly. Like, I'm just that friend. Like, I'm probably gonna go harder for the average person. They're gonna want to go hard for themselves, because I'm gonna go hard with them.
Right. Gonna motivate them.
Yeah, like, you're gonna be like, well, I can't let this heifer out cheer me.
Oh, my
you know
own
what I'm
shit.
saying? Yeah, right. So they were gonna go hard for themselves, but I'm like that at work and stuff like that too. Like, my coworker, we always talk about so much, because what I didn't realize is, when I first started working at the job that I work now, my coworker was going through chemotherapy for breast cancer. I never knew that. I knew it was certain things that was going on, that she had to leave and stuff like that, but I didn't know any details. I'm just getting there. And what she always brings to mind is, she said, Donna, you was just a good person regardless whether you knew or not. Like, you didn't know, because how would you know? I never mentioned it to you. Nobody else even knew what was going on.
Right.
So, you know what I'm saying? She was like, that's how I could tell that that's who you were.
Right.
From the beginning. She was like, and a lot of times you don't really get that.
Right.
Folks be trying to ask questions and this and that. I know. I never asked her why she had to leave work early. I was just like, be safe. I'll see you in the morning. You know, stuff like that. And she was like, for the longest, she was like, dang. Like that. Because she's much older than me. And she got like 20 years on me. And she's like, that little girl, something else. That's all right. So she was just like, I've always loved working with you because I could tell that's who you are every day. She was like, I never could tell if you going through something, if you done got through something or what. You the same person every day. And I said, yeah, that's kind of like my superpower. You know what I'm saying? That's kind of like what it is. Like, we gonna come in here, we gonna get some results, and baby, we gonna go home.
We gonna finish the day off with a bang.
Exactly. Like, and she was just like, man, so now every October we do pink the whole entire October. Like, now that I know, you know what I'm saying, she don't mind me talking about her story,
right?
Because we always discuss that too. But the thing about it is, the kind of person that she is, like, it was some days I'm like, why we running? Like, why we moving so fast? What are we doing? And she's like, well, they want, and I said, baby, the easiest way to make a mistake or to have to do something over is to rush through it. I said, let's pace ourselves. Let's let them know, okay, we got your request, you know, and we're working on it. And pace yourself so that you will minimize mistakes. Because that was something that I realized in the department that I was working in. It was like just mistakes that could have been avoided. Yeah, it could have been avoided to me. So she was like, okay. And now she said, baby, if I ain't learned nothing else, I learned how to slow down.
Because it's going to get done.
Exactly. I said, what you'll figure out about me, I'm a results type of person. So it's going to get done, and the results going to be good.
Now, I be telling folks that at work all the time.
But
like,
we not going
to... Y'all rushing to get to the finish line. You got to take your time.
Exactly.
Y'all gonna miss it. And I'm the person who have to check their work.
Right.
So I said, y'all going to miss
minimize the mistakes and errors.
And every time they rush through, I got done this and that. So no, you did. You missed this paper, this paper, this paper, this paper, and I need it all signed and dated.
Right. And see, she'll say to this day, she like, God sent you to me, honey. She was like, God sent you to me because I was just trying to figure out why everybody moving so fast. Right. I was like, what is going on?
Right.
And I said, no, you don't, like, you know, you don't want to have to go back and redo nothing.
Right.
Now, I ain't saying mistakes won't be made.
Right.
But what I'm saying is there are some that you can clearly avoid if you just take your time. And that's what we talk about all the time, man. My supervisor, when I got ready to go on vacation, because I ain't been to work, it's been, about 12 days. So it's been a minute. So I go back to work tomorrow, which I'm super excited about because I do work at a place where
they appreciate you.
So she's
and that makes a difference.
She gave me a note, a flash card, note card, or whatever. And the note card was just like, thank you for being who you are and for always making sure that we're good. And she said, here's a little, get you a cup of coffee every day on me.
Right.
And she gave me a $20 bill. I was like, okay. That was cute. It was real cute, but that just goes to show appreciation go a long way.
It does. It does. And I don't think a lot of people, a lot of companies or managers realize that.
They don't realize it.
Right.
And if they do, they don't really care enough to harp on it.
Yeah.
I brag about our job all the time because they make sure the employees are appreciated. They make it very, very noticeable that they are noticing what we're doing.
Yeah.
You can't beat that.
And I tell people that, I tell the managers, and I'm not even the manager, and I tell them that, I said, man, and Slick used to always say, well, when you was a manager, you were mean. No, I wasn't. I was stern, but my thing is, none of the people that work for me wouldn't do anything I asked them to do. Why? Because they will see I would do it too. If I'm managing the shopping center and I'm telling the cleaning crew to go pressure wash the parking lot, I'm gonna come out there and show you how I want to pressure wash properly and pressure wash it too. So my crews were so tight that I could call them at 1 o'clock in the morning and say, "Can you run over to the shopping center and look at such and such for me?" Okay, we'll be right on my way. You know what I'm saying? Because I respected them so much and they respected me, but they knew that they had to get things done.
Yep.
We had to get things done. There was a time frame for a lot of things.
That's right.
I'm not gonna rush you through it, but I'm gonna let you know, hey, this needs to be done by the end. And if I can help you with it, I'm gonna help you. Yeah. So I might have seemed mean, but at the same time, I was stern with, I don't want you to get fired.
Now, it's a difference between being mean and being stern. Now, it's a huge difference, and a lot of times people do get them confused. But when it comes to being stern is more like, I'm not finna disrespect you or nothing like that, but I need you to know how important this is. I need you to know how imperative this is. I need you to know the deadline, and we need to actually meet or beat it.
Right.
Being mean, I can't stand a mean man. Oh, hell no. Baby, you ain't got but one time to show me you mean. Because you know what being mean come to disrespect. It come, you know, it just
any type of way. Yeah. Yeah, I don't do the mean either. I don't do the mean either.
I don't do mean.
Yeah.
We could do a lot of things, but be mean to each other
ain't it.
Ain't gonna be it. Because I don't know, because if I make it to being mean to you, I think you done messed up. You know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't no mean individual. Right. So if I make it to being mean to you, yeah, it's probably
we done had issues.
A problem.
Yeah.
Like, straight up. But yeah, so appreciation go a long way, and I tell anybody that. But let me tell y'all something so funny, right? So the other day, I ain't gonna even say the other day. This been about a week ago. A lawyer friend came over to the house, and she was like, "Hey, Mom, I'm finna use your restroom," and da-da-da. So she go to the bathroom, whatever. And she come out, and she was like, "Yup, finna go and see my little boo," and she just going on and on and on. Well, her boo called her, and I guess he called when she was in the bathroom. I don't know what happened.
Right.
But however, when she got out the bathroom, she was like, "Oh, my boo called."
Right.
She FaceTimed him back. And it's a girl with her half of her head in the FaceTime. And was like, she was like, "Hey, you called me?" So I guess, I don't know exactly what was said, but the girl on the other end was like, "And bitch, don't call him no more." So she was filming. That thing done pulled up ChatGPT and told ChatGPT, "Help me cuss. Help me cuss somebody out." Wait a minute. I ain't never seen no shit like that before.
Oh my God.
This girl done pulled up ChatGPT and they said it's on your phone. She said, she said, "Help me cuss somebody out." A girl answered my man's phone.
Right.
Y'all.
Did they pull it up for her?
And it did. I was sitting there and look, then she said, "Oh, you got to be mean with it." I was sitting up there looking. I said, "What the hell is
You got to
going on?"
be mean with it.
When she got through with the response, I ain't lying. I laughed about 2 hours. Because baby ChatGPT was on it. I was like, "Oh, hell no."
That's hilarious.
I'm thinking we using ChatGPT for our businesses. And
that is
baby, that
business.
little girl done told, right, that little girl done told ChatGPT to help her cuss that girl out for answering her man's phone. And when I tell y'all, she talking about you big words, be mean. She telling ChatGPT what to do. And when I tell y'all, when ChatGPT got through, baby, I ain't never seen that like that in my life.
But I'm going to be 100% honest with you. You could ask them things anything. I asked one time, I said, "Hey, how do you know when a woman is lying and cheating on you? Can you explain it to me? Can you break it down into facial expressions? Can you break it down into conversations, tone conversations, questions in the conversation, how the person will move and not move?" I broke it down.
Who would think to ask them that?
That motherfucker so, bro, he said, of course. He took about 3 minutes, came back with a 4-page a 4-page thesis. Yes, she will be looking like this. She will move certain ways without you and tell you there's certain things you can't do and can't do. She will try to explain it as if you're being a problem, but in all actuality, she is causing it. I said, oh, I love this thing. Man, I just sat there and asked that thing so many things, so many questions. It is hilarious.
Well,
You can ask that thing anything, Dom. I'm telling you. When you get these inbox chronicles, ask them a question
baby.
that pertains to the inbox. Can you please answer this question? How can a lady know, and ask it? I'm telling you, and ask it to break it down into time frame, just certain things that has to do with your inbox chronicle. They only do one, and I guarantee you.
Well, baby, after she got through and I heard the results, I couldn't stop laughing, y'all. And I was just like, what the hell? And I said that if that thing broke it down like that for real, that I'm finna get them to help me do a lot of more stuff.
Man, you could ask that thing, so you could have that. Literally, when I do the descriptions for the videos now, I go straight to GPT. I said, on this episode, me and Donna talked about such and such. Can you break it down into SEO descriptions, YouTube-friendly descriptions, Instagram-friendly descriptions, hashtags? Can you give me keywords? I put that shit right in the YouTube video. No problem.
That is crazy. I'm finna be a chat GPT ass.
You can ask it anything. I said, can you give me a deep dive description of Misfits Media Group LLC, what it does, how it does it, where it's located at, what time the show, and it broke down everything we do.
What?
Every time the show come on, and then and sometimes it be like sometimes the show comes on this time, but generally it comes on. I mean, it broke down. It gave me the links to all the video, to the YouTube channels, to the website, to the radio station. I mean, literal links. Like you could click on it and go to it. That's how deep it dived into it. How long we've been in business, our mission statement, everything.
Well, baby, I'm finna be on it, because I could not believe it. Because I'm just thinking, I know people use it for, like, school. You know how
right. Six say we ain't shit. I never seen or used it.
When I tell you, that was my first time just really watching somebody actually use that.
Uh-huh.
And when I seen what it did for that little girl, and she wasn't doing it because somebody ass out.
I'm telling you.
Baby, it's worth it.
That's why people losing their jobs right there. Right there. Because you don't have to have nobody write this stuff for you now. You can put it in, I could break that thing down in seconds.
You think it could help me write a grant?
Yes.
You think so?
Yes.
I'm just curious to
I'm
know.
100% sure.
Okay.
You can put in what can you write me a grant? Can you give me a description? You got to put in exactly what you want the grant to say. Not every word, but description of what you want it to say, how you want it to sound, all that. Tone.
Well, I'm just gonna try it just because I seen it and I seen what it can do. Okay.
Man, it ain't no joke. I'm telling you. Even Gemini, the one that's for Google, the same thing.
Gemini?
Mm-hmm.
How you?
Gemini is a Google app.
It's an app?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So it'll work just like ChatGPT?
Yep. I use that on the computer. You can use it on your phone too, but I use it on the computer when I'm doing descriptions and stuff sometimes.
That's what's up.
Yeah.
Well, baby, they got some for us. So what y'all think about these degrees
Being
eliminated, saying that they're no longer professional? So we're talking about educators.
Mm-hmm.
We're talking about nurses.
Right.
We're talking about therapists.
Mm-hmm.
We're talking about people who are basically
essential workers.
Not just essential workers, but monitoring and reporters of neglect and abuse and all of those things.
Yeah. I think... a lot. I don't want to say too much because I don't want them to take our video down.
Oh no, not too much.
But I think that's just. But they say those are a lot of professions that women are in. A lot of
and they are.
That party don't really want women to work no more.
So that's what they were saying that a part of Project
2025.
2025 is
women that need to be
basically-
pregnant and barefoot in the
Yeah,
kitchen.
it's basic. But I'm not under. So we're in 2025.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, about to exit out of 2025.
Mm-hmm.
And we're at a place where they're saying that they will make it where women have to depend on
Men, totally.
men totally or whatever.
Mhm.
But I want to just ask them, have they ever tried to depend on a man before? Because not being funny, but a lot of times women would love to depend on men if it was conducive,
Yeah.
or if it, you know what I'm saying, like they would love to be able to depend
You
on
could
men.
depend on me for working, but I'm not good at money management. I'm just 100% honest, because if I see it, if I want to buy it, I'm gonna buy it, and I'm gonna think about the other stuff later. So you can't depend on me for that. You get what I'm saying? I know my flaws. Like I
But
know
see, that's what I'm saying.
I'll
but
work
that
and
is-
give you the money, but I'm not gonna pay none bill.
But it sounds like to me, I get it that they want, to try to push people into being families and this, that, and the other, and I get all of that. The problem that I have most is, like, everybody's situation is not cookie cutter.
Mm-hmm.
You feel what I'm saying? Like,
And women nowadays, women have been they 2 generations removed from that stuff. So women are self sufficient and self reliant
Right.
now. Like it's gonna be hard to go back.
it just ain't making no sense.
It
to
don't
me.
make sense to me either. I don't want no woman just 100% depend on me.
Why would you? And see, that's what I'm saying. Like, why would you even want to put that type of because it seems like it's pressure to me on men because y'all got enough to deal with.
Mm-hmm.
So to have somebody solely depending on you, I don't know. I just don't recommend
Man,
it.
we already
but-
got a bunch of stuff on our back that we got to depend on. That we got stuff that we got to make sure that we take care. I don't want no woman 100% depend on me. I mean, it sounds good in theory.
Yeah,
in practice-
to just practice it like that, and like no, I don't know.
Slick said insecure as men are behind that. She said
It's got to be something. Cause,
slavery for women.
Yeah, it's got to be something because something ain't right with them wanting to dismiss these degrees.
Yeah.
And these people have made significant sacrifices to even become what they have become in
Right.
those fields and actually get work and experience and
It takes time to become a nurse. My
Yeah.
ex-wife was a nurse, and it takes time. Like, it takes time to do those things. You have to go to class. You got class, then you got to do internship.
interns, and then you also have to actually get a job where you can get some experience.
Right.
And like none of it, I just don't know. Just taking away those degrees and stuff like that, just to me is a slap in the face.
Mm-hmm.
And so my friend was like, well, what do you feel like it mean? I said, nothing besides it'll just be harder to get funding, for those particular programs or whatever. I said,
Or to be less of those people.
yeah, and I said my thing is you make it where it's less nurses and less therapists and less teachers and educators and things like that. We got ourselves a catastrophe going because these are basically our first responders.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like it's kind of like,
Yeah.
and I guess they're not looking at it like that. I guess they'll look at it like that if they ever get in a position to actually need one of those.
It's never a problem until it's your problem.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? Like it's cool until I need it.
Yeah, and that's kind of crazy.
Right.
But
When they
however,
go to these hospitals, all these people who vote for this party in the rural areas, and they go to the hospital, and the hospital closed because they have no nurses, then it's a
Right.
problem.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm like, like, why would
Or you go to the hospital and it's all men nurses, but you got your wife the one need to be examined.
exactly? And then now you looking crazy, and
Right.
it's just like I don't know.
Because the man nurse is telling, well, put her foot up in these stirrups.
Right. And I think, and so my auntie is a nurse, and I'm just so glad that she is at the age where she could go and retire
Right.
and get up out of there because
Right.
no.
Yeah, it's going to get worse before it gets better. Unfortunately, we have to endure these things. That's why I was telling Wiz and them on their show Friday, like, we got to prepare our children's children for what's to come because we try to do these things and try to think we're going to save our generation, but I think our generation is not necessarily done. But I think we need to focus on those generations because they'll be the ones who can change the tides, who can change things around. I mean, we on the other side of the of the coin. We gotta, you know what I'm saying?
Right. Well, see that's one thing that I always make it I'm very vocal about. The changes that are being made now, they are for my children.
Right.
Like I'm almost half 100. Like
right. We gotta prepare them to prepare their children.
Yeah, like it's far beyond
us.
You know, on us. Like we could, we've learned to withstand it. And that's another reason why these young people need to become self-sufficient and need to know the importance of needing one another and being able to actually utilize one another for the simple fact of, regardless of what it looked like from anybody else, you need to have a personal relationship with God. You need to have a relationship with your siblings and whoever else you trust to listen to what you got going on or whatever, because at this point we're going to need a lot of each other.
And I want to say one thing when you come to that. I saw a post recently about a young lady who plays the sorority, and then she denounced the sorority after she went through the whole thing because she said it was demonic. And everybody in the comments like, thank her because you got to put God first and a lot of that. And I'm thinking to myself, a lot of times sororities and fraternities have you connections to where you can use those connections down the line. It's just like being in the military. It's just like, you use those connections. You meet people. It becomes the way, like you just said, we got to take care of each other. We got to take, that's how you take care of each other. If I need a job and I'm a brother in a fraternity, I make a call one of my fraternity brothers and be like, hey, I need a job, man. I got this degree. I got my degree.
Right.
Oh, give me a couple of days, and boom, you got a job. So I don't understand why the tide is turning so badly against certain things, especially things that help black folks in general. That now black folks are saying, "Oh, it's demonic." But I've always thought of fraternity and sorority as things that you use as a connection to better things. Maybe I'm wrong, but I just feel like that's
it's
just
all about perspective,
conducive, right?
And the reason why I say that is because when it comes to certain things, your perspective on things, it's gonna always kind of differentiate. So, like for me, when it comes to the sororities and I guess friend groups and all of that kind of stuff, I've never really been into any of that. But I can see where it could be beneficial.
I've never was in the fraternity either. I thought about it when I was in college, but it's just something that wasn't on my radar because I had other things going on. My children and stuff like that.
I definitely see how people it could be beneficial. I can see that, but like with me, I'm just because I see a lot of my friends now that we're at the ages that we are. They're joining the girl groups and the this and the that. And to be perfectly honest, I'm not against it and not saying that I will not ever do it. But it just hadn't been something that I was impressed with.
Right. Slick said these kids don't even get the concept of bill pay, cleaning, cooking, and working. So, yeah, I guess when we was talking about the kids and them understanding
the thing about it
things.
is, the thing about it is, just being honest with you, most of us as parents have failed the fuck out of these children.
But you know what? Let's give ourselves a little grace because we were working, going to school, trying to do what we can to better our lives, to better their lives.
That's what I was just about to say. And the reason behind not making them do certain things, just being honest with you, a lot of times we didn't want to be bothered with that shit. If we could go on and do it and get it done and go on, because we know we got to cook dinner. Now, like everything has picked up and you got, it's always something for you to do. You understand what I'm saying? And when you live like that, we really survived a whole lot, not just living. We was really in survival mode and didn't really understand or know. So like, hell yeah, trying to teach your child how to do certain stuff was like, that shit was annoying because it's like, look, I can just do it. You feel what I'm saying? Like, but like, that's just what it was. So that's why when I say fail them, not in a very critical way or to feel bad about certain things, it's just that, life was going on because this shit don't stop.
Right.
It does not stop. I don't care if you grieving. I don't care if you mourning. I don't care what you got going on.
It keep going.
Baby, you gotta keep going. You gotta keep moving. And regardless, I don't care. That we was talking about health and how people don't really understand that health doesn't become a problem till it become your personal problem. And that's kind of like what it is. So even when it comes to parenting, there was some things that we probably did miss, or you know, we could have, especially if you was a single parent. Cause see, that's the part that people don't really get into when it comes to you know, to really parenting. When you're just mainly doing everything by yourself, that makes a significant difference too, because you will miss some shit. But when you have two parents, even if y'all not together, but they're pouring in the same amount of knowledge, or you feel what I'm saying, or the same amount of whatever to build these young people up, then yeah. But a lot of parenting is done alone.
Yeah. I mean, my children, they had both of us when they were growing up. But even with that, as in my experience, it has to take. And some of the stuff we taught our children, my children didn't take. Like it just didn't take.
And the realness of it is, we can't even, just being perfectly honest with you, we can't even really bother ourselves with certain things when it comes to our children, because of the simple fact of certain things they have to experience themselves. They're not going to appreciate it coming from us. But we can do our part. If we tried, we told you about it, and you didn't listen, that's above us. Because we've done what we were supposed to do.
Right. And that's what happens with a lot of our children.
Absolutely.
We tell them everything.
Yeah.
They just don't take heed to it.
They don't take heed to it. Or they have to experience. And some people learn all different types of ways. I say this too. People learn all different kind of ways. And if your love language is taking it on the chin, just being honest with you, you're going to do a lot of that till you figure it out.
Right.
So it's kind of like, you know, it just is what it is. But yeah, I'm super big. When I hear people say, I be like, baby,
right,
it wasn't that.
It was.
That's why a lot of times when I be like, when I look at TikTok, I be like, yeah, they want a storyline, and I get it. You can have whatever storyline, because this is my thing. I never understand. It'll always not make sense to me that a parent telling their child no, or giving them some great advice, or giving them some advice that we know would help us or whatever. I never understand how that becomes a traumatic situation because things didn't go your way. See, the way these children set up now, they get on the internet and be talking about this, that, and the third, about, yeah, and then my mama did this, my mama did that, da-da-da-da, my daddy did this, my daddy did that. And it's like, you can feel how you want to feel, but I just don't know if that should be traumatizing.
Right. I get it.
You feel like...
Yeah. That might not be that.
yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like, nah.
Right.
I don't like that for you.
Right.
I don't like you trying to make it seem like,
Right.
Yeah, so I'm just kind of big on that. Like, these children be looking for a storyline.
A storyline, yeah.
And a lot of times they get it because, baby, you see folk going viral every day.
Every day now.
About stuff that will be like, it would have took a damn crane to get that out of me. Why would you tell that to the world?
Oh, it literally had to be somebody threatening my life to get
that.
Yeah,
but they thrive off of attention. They thrive off of things that, just being honest with you, I just ain't never really been into. Because I truly feel like I could be much bigger in the content creating era if I put energy into the stuff, you know what I'm saying, to certain stuff, and I'm like, I don't even have the energy to put nothing into that.
Yeah, I don't have energy for that negative.
Yeah, that's just kind of weird
and stuff. You know, I like to laugh, so my page gonna be funny. That's just how I am. Like if I find something funny that's make me laugh, I think everybody need to laugh.
Yeah,
if
see,
you get it or not.
yeah, that's what I would be on. But yeah, so it get tricky, but it's all good.
Yeah. So
I guess.
I saw a post yesterday that said that is it true or false that all the good men have gotten fucked over, so now all they do is just go to work, chill, and stay to themselves.
No. I can be honest with you. Good is subjective to me.
Right.
Because a lot of the men that a lot of people would deem good are fucking horrible.
Right.
Just being honest with you. They might not have no criminal background.
Right.
But it's a lot of shit that's going on with them.
Mm-hmm.
Me personally, I always like to put men in the category of mature and immature.
Mm-hmm.
Because there are just certain things that you're not going to do when you are at a maturity, when you've matured into something else. So I don't even say if a man is a good man or a bad man and da-da-da-da. No, I don't even do all of that. Are you mature or what?
Right.
Because I prefer a mature man.
Right.
And with maturities usually come with wisdom and, just kind of knowing what they want and stuff like that. Mm-hmm. But good men, the ones who most people be like, oh, he a good man, I have figured out they're not. So don't even send your good man my way.
So it's just
I'm good.
A mature person, a mature man is going to be good by nature. Is that what we're saying?
And I don't even think it's really about nature. It's more about experiences.
Okay.
So like if it's more about the experiences that they've had and what just kind of like they can identify where they have gone wrong in certain situations, and stuff like that. Mm-hmm. But when people because I'm so serious, let me tell you this. I got a friend right now, and people think that my friend is the best man in the world. He ain't with nobody because don't nobody appreciate him. And
that ain't it.
That's not why. That's not why.
I love it, but I said that ain't it.
Yeah, and people really be, because the thing about them, me and him have conversations all the time. We don't see eye to eye on nothing dealing with relationships. Mm-hmm. Because he like, well, the meaner I am to women, the more they like me. Okay.
You know what?
I'm like,
you know what? Look. I tend to agree just a little bit.
Let me tell you,
I tend to agree.
I don't date women.
I'm just saying, I tend to agree just a little bit.
I can't disagree with that.
Because if you're too nice to them, they think that you're weak. So if you be just on the edge of I don't give a fuck about you, a little bit, they tend to want to caress you more and talk to you and see what you got going on and call you and say good morning to you. But if you call them first and say good morning, how you doing, beautiful? And this nigga calling me, but as soon as you go 4-5 days not talk to them, then when they call you and you be like, why you calling me?
Let me say
they love it. I'm with them on that part, Don.
I don't date women, so I don't know. I just know that that's what he was trying to tell me.
And he's not lying.
I don't think he was lying either because these are his experiences.
I'm telling you, as the mature guy who felt like I need to treat my woman this way and do this and call her, see how she doing, what's her day like, blah, blah, blah. And knowing that on the other end of that phone, that motherfucker looking at the phone like, what the fuck? I know. So now my attitude is, fuck you. I come first. I'm not calling you. I don't give a fuck what you doing and how you doing.
So how you expect to ever meet somebody?
I don't.
Oh.
I don't have that expectation.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I don't.
So if you mess around and meet somebody you like,
it's too late for me. I'm damaged goods. I'm damaged goods, Miss a lot. Keep walking by. Walk on. What the song say? If you see me walking down the street,
walk on
by. I am damaged good.
As
As soon as you say hello to me, I'm going to think you're lying. Just keep going.
What? That's crazy. Do you know how crazy that is?
It's real crazy. I do know how crazy it is, but it's me. It's what I've been through, so I'm scarred. I've been through the gauntlet and that barbed wire that caught me on my back one too many times, and now I'm scarred.
That's terrible.
And it's not even taking old baggage with me. It's just
No. Let me.
I don't
want to
keep reopening them scars.
Now, yeah, and then because a lot of people be talking about baggage and stuff like that, but just being perfectly honest with you, like with me, I don't come with much baggage because I'm one of them kind of. So I think it worked different for men than women a lot of times. Mm-hmm. Because one thing about it, once I'm over something and I'm done with it, and whatever. And typically with women, we done with it way before we really done with it.
Right.
So by the time we really get done with it, it's like whatever. Mm-hmm. You may not know what you want, but you know what the hell you don't want.
Right.
So like right now, I can make you a list of shit that I just know I'm not gonna deal with, and they'll be like, "That's a deal breaker," and it is.
I am Virgo. Damn it, says maturity isn't announced. I'm sorry, I didn't read that earlier. My bad.
Correct. Maturity is not announced, and so how you actually pick up on men being mature is basically how they treat you, and what you actually pick up on when you're having conversations with them.
But I don't think a lot of women know that that's maturity. I don't think a lot of women know that.
What you mean?
I'm not gonna say a lot, some, because it's not announced. But when you have a conversation with somebody and you gossiping, they like, well, why you even worry about that? Some women don't get that, like. You know what I'm saying? Like, why you worried about that? That ain't got nothing to do with you and your everyday. Because a mature man's gonna say that. Like, I don't necessarily know if I'm mature. I think I am.
Well,
but I
wouldn't see with me. It's certain conversations I ain't even finna have with my dude though.
Right, but you mature.
That's what I'm saying.
We talk about. I mean, maturity is not with age. Maturity comes with experience. And there's some people that's 60 that still act 25. You get what I'm saying?
That's true.
We talking about people who adjust, who knows, who comes with their experiences, know that I'm not gonna deal with that. I don't even want to talk about that.
Yeah, it's certain things that I'm not like. I'm real big on. So like if I'm in a relationship, I'm real big on protecting the person that I'm in a relationship with when it comes to certain stuff. So I'm not gonna hold back. Anything, but certain conversations I'm not going to initiate.
Right.
If the conversation come up and he bring it up, then we can talk about it all day long. But as far as me initiating certain conversations, like I ain't finna be telling my dude about my partner.
Right.
No.
Okay.
You feel what I'm saying? Like here, my dude ain't finna be like, oh, that's the single partner. Yeah, we know what she be doing. Because my single people, my single friends, they don't even do half of what my married ones do.
Oh, right.
Honestly. So I always have to tell people that. That's why I'm one of them kind of people where if your dude don't like me, I kind of know that it's something that you've done or said about me that's really a reflection of you, but you done put it off on me type shit. Mm-hmm. And I'm like, just because I'm single don't mean...
I have to see some shit for me to, like, I sit back and watch the interactions and stuff and see what's going on before I just make a judgment about it. And even then, I try to say, nah, that ain't what it was. And if it keeps continually happening, then I'm be like, yeah, that motherfucker ain't about shit. But what I've learned is that a lot of times if a woman is friends with somebody for a while and been friends with them for a long time, you can't really tell her about her friends. You got to let her just be and let them find out for themselves, or protect yourself from them and just see what happens.
See, I'm kind of, I'm kind of the friend where I go through seasons with my folks. Usually I know them for a long time. And I know that every season gonna be different. Like but I'm not the friend that you can come back to after you have done some dumb shit. For instance, you cut me off when you get married because your husband say you need to be around more married women. And then when y'all relationship fail,
here you come.
You coming back to me, and I'm looking at your ass like you crazy because the fuck would you cut me off for from the beginning when I ain't did nothing worthy of being cut off? You know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't did nothing to harm you or did nothing out the way But because a man told you that you need to be around these kind of people, those kind of people, da-da-da, yeah, no.
Right. When I was married, and I was married for 25 years, I never told my ex-wife who to be around and what to be around.
Why would you, though?
From what I found out, she was doing more than they was. I mean,
That's
to
what
be
I'm.
honest with you.
That's what I'm saying.
But I just
so
never had
why
that
would
heart-
you make that a stipulation?
Right.
And see, that's why. That's another. That's one of the things. One of the reasons why I stay away from certain relationships because if like I'm not, my dude ain't finna tell me not to be around certain people, especially if I was around him before he came along. Like I could see, out of concern, a man telling you, I kind of know this, such. Out of concern, they tell you this. But to make it a stipulation, well, if you go around her, then you might as well leave me alone. Is you dating me or her or both of them? Cause ultimately, what I have realized is when they do shit like that, it's to cover up something else. I know too many, like, I got a friend, I never forget this shit. Well, she ain't even my friend. I just be saying friend for the hell of it, I think.
Right.
But she got married. The whole time that they was dating and all of that stuff, she would be around. And when they got ready to get married, this bitch had a whole wedding, did not put me in it, didn't put my cousin in it, didn't put nobody in her wedding. When we got the invite to the wedding, which was late, let me just say that, we got a late invite to the wedding. And we didn't know not one bridesmaid up down that damn podium. We was like, okay,
Right.
cool. You get married, you and all the girls, I only find this out on a humble. So within the next 5 years, you're no longer speaking to nobody that you had in your wedding. You pretty much done cut everybody off for your new married life, which, hey, that's all well and good.
Right.
And only for it not to work with your husband, and you try to come back to the friends that you did not put in your wedding. No hell.
Keep that same energy.
So I'm super cool. We cool.
Right.
But you not a friend of mine.
Right.
Thank you, bro.
Right.
Yeah, bro. Like, yeah, she said she had a friend like that from high school and that kind of behavior. Like, I'm just not a person you can play with like that.
Right.
Like, you're not going to cut me off for your new situation when I ain't did nothing. Like, get settled in your situation. Yes. Do what you got to do, or whatever. But don't just cut somebody off and then think when the situation changed.
We back to good.
No.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't think men should tell the women who they can hang around.
I don't think women should tell men that either.
And me personally, I will never say it, but I'm going to keep my personal distance from that person, especially if I know they done some fuck shit. I'm not going to subject myself to the fuck shit.
Right.
I mean,
and
that's my
purpose,
choice. That's my choice.
Not on purpose.
Now, if the person I'm with wants to subject themselves to the fuck shit or whatever the case may be, that's on them. But I don't want to hear about this person. Like, I don't fuck with this person.
Well, see, this is the thing right here. A person don't have to mistreat me for me to know that they're not a good person after I saw how they treated you.
But if I feel like they did mistreat me, that's even worse.
That's what I'm saying. Now, so say for instance, me and you friends, and we have another person that's a friend of ours too. If you and that other person fall out, I don't expect that. My thing is, you and the other person fall out. I don't think that you would expect for me to fall out with them too, because I don't even know what's going on half the time. But if I have a friend that I have brought around the both of us, and they kind of become each other. Hell yeah, if me and my partner, if me and her or him stop talking, I do expect for you not to be talking to them. Because for what?
Right.
I brought them around.
Right.
And I left them out. So why are you trying to tiptoe around me to get to them?
Right.
And I just made a post about that on Facebook. Like, if I introduce people, because I'm just like them. A lot of times people will be introduced But I introduce you to somebody, and then y'all become friends, and then y'all fall out. Don't y'all come looking at me
To fall out too.
to fall out, because I don't
pick a
even know what's
side.
going on.
Right. To pick a side.
And I'm like, I ain't even know y'all was doing business together.
Right.
Like, what?
Right. Even if you introduce me to somebody and I know they done some fuck shit, and I know that you know that they done some fuck shit to me from what I consider, I still wouldn't expect you to not be friends with them.
Let me tell you something, man.
I'm just gonna keep my distance from them.
Exactly.
And I don't want to hear about them.
That's what happened. That's what happened with me. You know, like me and one of my partners was friends for over 30 years, and I walked away from the friendship on a situation where she started dating somebody she know had done me wrong. Me and this man ain't never had no connection romantically or nothing like that. We was trying to do business together.
Right.
And you knew what the man had did, and you decided to start dating him, which it wasn't no surprise because you had dated him before, but you also knew the kind of person he was because he done showed us his character 2-3 times. He not a man of good character. But you trying to tell me, well, he trying to be a deacon. And I'm like, what the hell does that even mean? So that's when I decided to move away from it and just get up out of there, because why would you want to date somebody that you seen done did something to me? Baby, you the ops at this point, because you'll be done told that man where I live. You'll be done told that man where I work. I don't have what time I go and get out. I don't have time for that. So just to keep down on confusion, I'm gonna remove myself from the whole situation.
Right. And I agree.
Yeah, like I'm one of those kind of friends. Baby, I love you. I do. But I love you enough to get up out your way.
To move around.
Because because if you do something to me that I wouldn't have dared done to you, like I wouldn't dare date a man that I know deliberately did my friend wrong.
On purpose.
I ain't gonna do that.
Right.
And I'm gonna tell you something else. Because he owed me money, if that had been my partner, I could be honest with you, I would have been like, man, you need to give her money.
Slick said because he changed.
Because he changed.
I guess he started dating because he changed.
What changed about him?
Right. His clothes.
Nah, probably not even that.
He changed clothes
And
from yesterday to today.
The crazy part about it is when we ended up kind of like, we didn't fall out and then like that, because it was more of a let me withdraw myself type thing. But a couple of months later, somebody, it's a group on Facebook called Sis, Is This Your Man? Somebody posted him in the group, and somebody sent it to me. Well, at first I couldn't see the post because it was in a group, and I wasn't a part of the group.
Right.
So finally, when they let me into the group and I could see the post, it's a post about him and just a whole bunch of stuff. And somebody gonna ask, did I have anything to do with it? Like, bitch,
please,
you got to know. I ain't finna waste my time putting no nigga. I ain't even know nothing about this group. I only know about this group because guess what? Somebody sent me the post.
Right.
And then I'm like, what? Like, I know good well nobody don't think. Like, I ain't even never put a man I was dealing with in there.
Right.
Hell, I look like putting your man in there.
With you. Right. So they say that's the shit they tell themselves, that he changed.
Well, yeah, they do, but the realness of it is, I let people sit in their delusion. I let people live in their own delusion. I'm not finna come between you and the delulu. You and the delulu gonna have to figure it out. I'm not coming in between you and delusion. Because you end up hating me thinking that, you feel what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, you end up hating me thinking that I'm hating on what you got going on. That's just like this girl sent me an inbox chronicle, which I'm going to put it up probably today or tomorrow, talking about, and back to the holidays. So for Thanksgiving, she went to her mom's house. She said that they live in 2 different states, but because she wanted to bring her son here to see his folks, you know what I'm saying? She was like, we could, I could take him to see his folks, and then I can go to my mom's house. She go to her mama house, not even knowing that her mama got a live-in boyfriend. She didn't even know that.
Okay.
That, cause like I said, they live in two separate places. So when she get there, so when she get to her mom's house, thank you so much for the lights. When she get to her mom's house, the man is there. So she don't know him. She just speaking, like, hey, how you doing? I'm such and such. I'm, my mama's oldest child, da.
Right.
So she just talking to her mama. She said she looking at a pile of trash that's in the kitchen.
Mm-hmm.
She like, dang, he ain't took out the trash. So she, she just was like, just gonna wait it out,
Mm-hmm.
So finally, she said her mom was in there cooking or whatever. She said finally she just got up and was like, Mama, can I pour this trash for you? Mm. And she was like, yeah. So she was like, how long before you do that? She called for her, the dude that's she with. Mm. Come in here and pour this trash. Mm. And the daughter said she sat there for the longest and he never came. Like 10 minutes later, she like, what the hell going on? So she was like, Mama, I can pull it. Like, her
right.
mama was like, okay, well, go on and do it. Mm-hmm. That was the first strike.
Right.
He never came. Then the second strike, it was something else that they had going on. And the mama was like, telling him, she needed something, I guess, out of the garage. Mm-hmm. So her daughter was like, well, do I need to move my car or whatever? So her daughter went and pulled on the street. Okay. She tells the boyfriend, come in, move this car so I could get, whatever. The daughter sitting on the street, on the hill, waiting. Mm-hmm. And he never came. So the daughter was like, I'm just trying to figure out if I should say something, mm-hmm. or if I should just mind my damn business.
Mind her business.
So, yeah.
You know why?
Why?
Because he's been doing it for this long, and the mama ain't said nothing about it. Obviously, he's been doing it so long that he feels comfortable in not responding or doing what is asked of him.
Well, that's a good way. That's one way to put it. Like I told her, I said, honestly, out of concern, you can always say something to your mama like, I don't know, Mom, and he talking about he want to get married. And she just like, I know he do. I would want to marry my mama too if I were him.
Right.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, my mama is really that girl. She said, but I don't know if my mama's starting to settle now because she getting older or what's going on, but he's not that guy. She was like, anytime you have to tell somebody to come pull the trash and they still don't do it, and then gonna come in about an hour. I was in there watching such and such. I was coming to do it. Mm-hmm. You can say something, but that's bigger than you. Cause at the end of the day, like, cause she was just like, my mama wasn't angry enough for me. Cause what do we?
Right.
What do you mean?
And that's why she can't speak on it. Like Slick said, you can't speak on it. I believe she just can't say nothing because that's something that they've been doing the whole time. And that's something that he's got so comfortable with doing it because they've been doing it the whole time because Mama never said nothing about it. So now if she say something about it, Mama gonna get mad at her.
Now that could be true too. And I
Mama gonna get mad.
Don't know, but I really feel like I said, if you want to say something out of concern to your mother, just say it and get it off your chest. But you don't got to be disrespectful, none of that. Just be like, I don't know about him. I know he do want to marry you because I want to marry you too. Type shit, like make it like that. But she was like the whole time that they was like eating dinner and stuff. She said she just felt so uncomfortable, like not like he was like making passes or moves at them or anything like that. She said, but he was literally like so. Like, yeah.
Underwhelming.
Like, he was just, she said you could just tell he just wanted to be her and him.
Mm-hmm. And it may be a case where, and I hate to say this, but as a child of abuse, he may be abusing her mom.
Maybe, and she was like, she said it's just, he just was so awkward, and that he just wouldn't, like, he was really, really awkward, she said, and it was almost like you could just tell that he really didn't want nobody there but them.
Mm-hmm. That's how it do. That's how it is.
Yeah,
like,
and
even
she
when,
was like, cause all of her and her siblings are, you know, older, and they don't, none of them live there or whatever. And I think 2 of them live out of town. Only one of them even stayed close enough to just really just drive to the mama, but they don't do that.
mm-hmm.
And she was just like, he was just so out of place. You could just tell. And she said, and I just got a real funny feeling that if I say something to my mama about this man, she gonna say I'm jealous.
Mm-hmm. Or say something like that. That's most definitely right. Slick said you cannot always talk to your family about their mates. Next he gonna be like, your daughter be coming on to me.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's what she said. She said that she feel like if she said something to her mama, that her mama gonna be like, you just jealous of my situation.
Yeah, I think that
And I'm like, jealous?
the
I
abuse
said of
might
that?
be there because when I was younger, you know, my mom's boyfriend would always want to send me away because I'm gonna call my uncle every time something go down, and like I always said, my uncle wasn't no damn joke. Like he was that guy. Like, but he would never get involved because he would always say, if I do something to him,
Between some sheets.
right? If I do something to him, she gonna be mad at me. So you know, in Chicago they call me Leon. So Leon, I really can't do nothing to him because I don't want to be mad at your mama. I don't want to be mad at my sister because if I do something to him, he won't be
No,
back.
I get that.
You know, so
I get that. Now, I don't believe in nobody getting between some sheets now.
Right.
Because one thing about it, and 2 things for sure, people will get mad. A lot of times, like, if you tell somebody about their mate, they'll be mad because you know for real.
Mhm.
They like, damn, I want his ain't shit ass up. I ain't want nobody to know he really
Right.
wasn't shit for real.
Right.
You know. So I get that. But if it's your mama, though,
it's hard. It's hard. I'm telling you. But it's something you just got to close your mind to because it's not going to come out great. If she say something, it's not going to come out the way she thinking.
you don't think so?
Mm-mm.
And you probably right.
Mm-mm. It's something that he is doing to her either sexually or physically that got her.
So y'all
being
really do believe people can be how can you say it, digmatized?
What they say? Jenna say quamatized.
Right.
Jenna say
Jenna
quamatized.
say quamatized.
and catmatized. I believe it can happen. I believe both ways. Women can do it and men can do it.
Really?
Yes.
I don't know, cause
I guess
and I'm gonna be honest with you. I think so too. Let me tell you another thing that I've discovered. One of my cousins has mentioned, she was like, she said, when did smoking cigars and stuff like that become so popular?
Mm-hmm.
You know, amongst women and men. And
Mhm.
one of my other cousins said she started smoking cigars because of a man.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm just like, what?
Right.
Nigga couldn't put me on that. I ain't going. I don't like, what? Like, I'm just thinking in my mind, what have I done? Thank you, Kiki. What have I ever done
Because of a man.
because of a man?
Huh.
Because from when she said that made me think about how many women have probably got on drugs and all kind of
Right.
stuff
Right.
trying
right.
to keep up with a man.
Right. But I really believe that
Thank you,
that can
Kiki.
happen. I just
No, I believe so too, but
right. How, right?
not so much as how, because when you ask how, God will show you. I
Right.
don't want to know how.
I don't want to know how. Jesus, I'm good. I don't need I don't need no proof.
I'm more like, not so much as how, but well, I guess because you probably trust that person and you like, if he did it and he good, I could probably do the same thing and be good.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I'm thinking that it probably, I think for me, I know for me it's the trust with me. I don't trust shit.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, just being honest with you. Like, if I see a dude popping perks and he like, yeah, because you know what I'm saying, when I pop these, I feel the type of way. I'd rather wait for the results and see.
I want to see proof.
Right, like, I doubt it very seriously
Right,
if I'm
right.
going to be like, let me join you. Let me throw me back
Oh, you
2
feel that
perks.
way? I want to feel that way too.
Right, no, I'm not, it's not, like, no. So So when I think about it, I'm like, what is it that I have done that a man put me on to besides something like cooking or I don't know. I don't know.
Either.
I would love for people to just kind of tell me what is something that was introduced to you by somebody that you were dating or in a relationship with.
Well, I guess it's different because I got married so young. All sexual stuff we discovered together, so.
I mean,
that's a good band, a duo.
Yeah.
But I put it on to please, because she was saying
Now, some people talk about threesomes and how they were introduced to it by their mates.
I was.
Okay, because
by her, though.
I don't.
By a woman.
Would I participate? If a man came to me and was like, yeah, I got somebody that I'd be like, nah. Only because
I think I was tricked.
I was finna say only because I know where that junk can lead to.
Right.
And I'm one of them overthinkers sometimes, and I'm like, man, if I look like I enjoy that, he is gonna be pissed.
Slick say, think of when you see a man pass the woman a blunt for the first time.
But see, that's the thing. I started smoking early, so
right.
It wasn't even about no man.
It was about my sanity.
Right. Like, so that's what I'm saying. It just, I don't know.
I can't say anything that would be like smoking cigarettes, because I tried cigarettes young, and it wasn't for me. That's why I don't smoke. That's why I haven't smoked since. It just tastes terrible. You know what I'm saying? Like, I can't think of cigarettes or drugs or alcohol because all those things I saw I guess I had examples of.
Right.
And I knew I didn't want to end up like that.
Right. No, seriously. So I think that's kind of like where I am too, because just like, yeah, that's kind of where I am too, because I just don't know. Mm-hmm. But now anything sexual, of course, and that's kind of like the way my mind think with each person that you deal with or date or decide to be serious with, everything should enhance, including sex and what you've experienced, because everybody is going to be a different experience. You feel what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So that type of stuff should break the Richter scale, because it's just like, okay, well, what you into?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So now y'all trying to figure each other out, but but when it comes to like threesomes and stuff like that, I know I feel like threesomes are for people who ain't not no long term people. Mm. It's more for people who don't have to see each other every day. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
I can agree with you, because I you know what, I'm going to agree with you, because since a person who has tried it with somebody with my ex-wife,
yeah, like it's like
it was something I would have never introduced. I would have never brought that up.
Now I can see that, because
I would have never brought that
because
up.
you ain't really no cheater,
right.
So it's like.
But she brings it up, so I guess my problem is at that particular point in time, I wanted to please her so badly. I wanted to make her happy. I wanted her to smile from ear to ear when she thought about me. So anything that she brought up, I felt like it was my duty,
right, to make it happen,
to experience it with her.
Correct.
And to make sure that we experience together as a band, group, or duo.
And
that
I
was
can
my
see
fault.
that.
Because I probably should have said, nah, I'm good.
Now, only if you didn't want it. Because if at that time that was something, you'd be like, oh, okay, we could try that. That's fine.
See, look at this nigga.
What she say?
Everything freaky isn't done with your mate sometimes. It should be. I think it should be. Am I wrong?
But, so you think threesomes are freaky?
I do. I think it is.
I don't look at that.
That's just my opinion.
Yeah, I don't look at that as freaky. I look at that more of preference. Like, that's just what I enjoy type thing.
Think about a man nutting all over a woman's face.
Now, that's freaky.
Even that should be experienced with your mate.
But that's what I'm saying. Now, that, I can see that being experienced with your mate. I think so.
Yeah.
Yeah, like
I
certain
think that
stuff,
freaky things should be experienced with your mate. That's just me.
especially if you married.
Especially if you married. Like I want my wife come home and say, yeah.
Now, if you married, hell yeah, take it to the limit. Press the gas.
Look, I want my wife come home after our long day at work, and she told me, well, I know you said everything freaky shouldn't be experienced once, so I let this man
Right,
nut
like
on my face
what?
just so I could experience it.
Nah, no.
Nah, buddy. Nah.
Yeah, like when you so when you get married, it takes a certain amount of trust to get there, right?
Mm-hmm.
So that's kind of like where I am with certain stuff, because once you get married, you basically trusting this person with a lot. I just want to show y'all my thing. You're trusting this person with, basically with your life.
Right.
You're trusting them with everything, right?
Mm-hmm.
And along with that are your sexual desires. So I get that.
Right.
But a lot of times if it don't work though, and y'all break up, that's kind of like what's rambling in your spouse or your ex-spouse mind, like I remember when type thing, right? But I feel like those thoughts are intrusive and should kick in before it ends.
Yeah, I think that my problem is that if I felt like if I didn't do it with her, I feel like she would have did it anyway. You get what I'm saying? Like it would have been a case of where it would have been a cheating thing, and so I've always been the type of person to say to myself, I'm not going to cheat. I just don't want that headache.
Right.
I don't want that energy. I've always been so enamored with the person that I'm with that I don't feel like I need to cheat. And if she asks things of me, I think I should make them happen sexually. And if I ask things of her, I feel like she should make them happen.
And I get that, but the thing about it is, I'm also one of them kind of people where sex is a big deal for me. Mm-hmm. So that means I want to be fully satisfied, and I want to be fully engulfed too. So I ain't doing a lot of stuff that I don't really like. Mm-hmm. So that's why I say, just to me, threesomes are not for people who got to see each other every day.
Slick says she don't think threesomes freaky either.
I don't think they're freaky either. That's some bullshit. But I mean, if you enjoy that, that's what you enjoy.
Right.
But just to me, if it's something that I don't feel comfortable with, I could be honest with you, I'm gonna be like, nah,
I pass.
Yeah. And see, I ain't never I haven't had a chance to trust anybody enough to marry him. So like,
and that trust, and you know what? I'm gonna be 100% honest with you, Miss Lott. That trust thing is so easy to break.
It is. That's what I'm saying. So that's why that trust is real fragile, and it's a difference between the trusting and the not trusting because it's cool to express certain desires. That's fine, because we are human. We have things that we desire. But when it comes to introducing it or putting it in them vows or breaking it,
that trust thing is so hard to break because people see things so differently. What I've learned is people see things so differently.
They do.
And what I may see as a problem, you may not think is a big deal.
Exactly.
And so how we going to come onto a trust level?
Because we have to bring back compassion. We have to bring back understanding. We have
to bring back
compromising and things of that nature. Because just because you desire, I have no problem with you desiring that. You are a human. You should desire things. But if I'm not comfortable with it, don't get mad because I don't want to be a part of it. That don't mean you go and do it with somebody else because they understand you and it's just a preference. The same way is your desire is the same way a preference is mine. So
you
if
have to
I
learn
prefer
to
not to
subdue
do
that
it,
desire if it's not something your mate wants to take part of.
And see, the thing about it is, who was this that said that? Hold on.
K-Lady says that.
Oh, Mark say just try it one time and see how it go. But that one time can break up the whole situation.
It sure can. Because that one time can be addictive.
Exactly.
And I've learned from experience that, like, when I was married, I at a certain point, I said, you know what? Let's just be with us again.
Right.
And it was like, nah. She was like, nah.
Yeah, and it's like,
I'm good with this way. I'm like, I don't want to go to these parties and do all this stuff all the time. She's like, nah, I'm good with it. You know what I'm saying? And
you got to compromise.
It was like introducing crack to the sister because she kept wanting that same high from the first time.
From the first time. And that's exactly how it go. Baby, we got to get all that out of our system before we get in the matrimony part, cause no.
Right. Kayla Slick says, I don't think threesomes are freaky. Kayla says it usually is the reason why they end it. Slick says threesomes not freaky, but they are also not good to pick up as a way of life when they end normally. Normal life and normal sex with one person isn't enough.
And I get that. See, this is the realness of it. This is the realness of everything. If you know that you're a person that don't want to be in a monogamous situation, don't fucking sign up for that.
Right. Tell the person that you with, hey, I don't want to be monogamous.
That's what kind of confuses me with a lot of stuff that people choose to do only because it's popular or because the other person want it. Mm-hmm. If you know that monogamy is not your thing,
don't do it.
Be with somebody who don't like monogamy either.
And my thing is, don't take me to a party I don't want to go to.
Exactly.
Give me a chance to opt out of that situation. Like I'm good with the one person. I've always been good with one person.
So when you meeting mates and you meet people, you can't automatically think or feel like they're gonna be good with one person too. That's something
right.
that has to be discussed.
That's a discussion that needs to be had.
And I feel like a lot of people miss that part. Cause see, my thing is, if I'm telling you that monogamy is my thing, and you be like, yeah, mine too, and you know that ain't your thing, yeah, I might black your eye.
Give me a
Cause what are we doing? Why would you say that and you know that ain't your thing?
Right, give me a chance to opt out.
Yeah, like do not make decisions for people. Do not put people in a situation where they're making life altering decisions because they told you what they prefer and you said okay and you knew that wasn't what you wanted. And then too, maybe people's minds change.
And the thing I and I think a lot of people think, well, if they don't see it or if it don't come to the door, then it's all good. No, it's still cheating if I know about it or not. You know about it, and you're the one who's supposed to take care of me because I'm the one taking care of you.
The way I look at threesomes and opening up the marriage and stuff like that when it comes to sexual desires and things of that nature is that it's supervised cheating. Mm-hmm. And that's exactly what it is. So that's why it becomes such a big issue and people trying to set boundaries when they get in those situations, because we're not supposed to sleep with them without each other.
Right.
What?
Right.
So there's rules. Okay.
Right. I don't want to. My
that's
thing
crazy.
Is, I'm getting older, and I don't want to be guessing. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to be guessing when if I ever say I do again. I don't want to be guessing. I'm gonna have the conversation up front and be like, look, I'm a one woman man. I don't need 3 or 4. Everything I want to experience with the person I'm going to marry.
But
if that's not you, don't do it.
Most people going to be like, yeah, especially if it's beneficial. Mm-hmm. They're going to be like, yeah, I'm like that too, and da-da-da-da. Like they will do all of that, right? Mm-hmm. I just have a problem with people lying about, your intentions from the beginning, because I'm going to ask you, what are your intentions? What is it you're trying to do? And if a man tell me, I'm just trying to go with the flow, then I know what category to put him in.
Right.
Because you won't flow with me. I control the temp and the flow.
Right.
So if you tell me, if you like, well, I just want to go with the flow, I'm going to be like, okay. Mm-hmm. And you're going to be mad as hell at the end of the day because it's going to be like, well, damn, where you flowing wherever I want to.
Right.
You following me?
Right.
I don't bother men. I don't bother them. I might speak and ask them how they doing. I don't bother men. So if you come for me and you bothering me,
right, you got to know what comes with it.
You got to have a plan or something.
Right.
Cause see, people love to experience you and don't give you shit in return. Right. I'm not that person.
And they may drain you on the
I'm
exit.
trying to tell you. But one thing about it that I have realized, if they ain't putting that in you, they gonna take something out you. I'm not. I don't have nothing to give you.
Right.
So I don't know.
I had to learn that too. Like motherfuckers,
might want to
everything
reconsider.
they want from you, everything that they need from you, they gonna take, but they ain't gonna pull shit back into you.
Ain't gonna pull it back, and that's what I'm saying. Like. So I come with a disclaimer. I tell men off top. Mm-hmm. sir, what's your intentions, baby? What we doing?
Right.
I don't, and when I ask men that, they be like, what you mean? You came to me and you asked me my name, and you told me you like me.
Right. What's next?
What come after that?
Right. Where we going? What's our future going to look? I mean, a lot of men don't realize that they got to have some kind of plan. Like, if you are meeting me just to meet me and we want to go hang out, that's cool.
Let me tell you something. I'd rather for a man to be like, shit, you know, we could, you know, hang out and see how, we take this or whatever, whatever. But to think you finna get on my nerve, because if I ask you what your intentions are, you should have some intentions. Are you just trying to sleep with me? Or, like, what we...
My intention is to get on your nerves.
That's what I'm saying. Like, so
that means I'm going to call you in the morning, see how you doing. I'm going to call you at lunch, see if your lunch is good.
But no, I don't mind that. Like, I don't mind certain stuff.
Right,
but to think that you finna... Cause
what man gonna say, oh, Miss I like you a lot, and my intentions is to get on your nerves.
They ain't gonna necessarily say that, but there's some things they can say that'll make me know that's what they mean.
Okay.
And I don't know. I'm not that girl.
Right.
All right, y'all, but it's almost 5 o'clock. I'm going to go ahead and end my live on TikTok. And we're going to, before I go, I do want to plug in our shows. So, like I said, once again, we are Misfits Radio and TV. This particular show is Westside Misfits Radio Show, and we come on at 3 o'clock on Sundays. So, every night of the week, we have something going on where we allow podcast hosts to actually utilize our platform to produce their podcast. So on Sundays, it's typically our longest day. We have three podcasts on most times. So Westside Misfits, which is us, we are the owners of Misfits Radio and TV, but we also have our own show. So looking for interviews or anything of that nature, you just let us know and we'll get you in. But however, we're on at 3. Then we have the Shannon Jackman Show every other Sunday. She's usually typically on around 5:30ish. And then we have the Real Atlanta Podcast. They're usually on at 8. On Mondays at 8 p.m., we have Dosed Up. Tuesdays at 8 p.m. We are open to a new show. So if you guys have any show ideas, man, run them past us and come on and tap in. On Wednesdays, we have the OGs, which is the Misfits of Comedy. If you are a comedian, if you know a comedian, you send them to the Misfits of Comedy and let them come in and vibe out with Cliff. He's one of the comedians for us. And we have on Thursdays, we have Changing Lives or Mr. Short Dollar. So that's with Deontay Burton, where he talks about financial literacy, family. He talks about a whole lot of different dynamics that are really conducive to everyday life. So I love that for him. On Fridays, we have the You High Yet podcast. We call it a podcast because are you high yet? Okay. They come in, man. The show that they had this past Friday was super duper. We had a very good time. I stayed on the live the whole time. On Saturdays, we tend to do our own thing. DJ Lab is truly a DJ. He's a real DJ. I am Miss Mix-a-Lot, so I am a real bartender. So on Saturdays, a lot of times we're booked. We're booked to do our own personal gigs and things of that nature. So if you're looking for a DJ, you let us know. If you're looking for a mobile bartender, you let us know that as well.
And if you're looking for both, you let us know.
Exactly. And we're definitely a duo. So, hey, you can come through. One-stop shoppers, okay?
And if you need the contract notarized, we got you
yes,
covered.
yes. I'm also a mobile notary. So whatever you need, you know what I'm saying, I'm here for you.
Right.
And
if you need prayer.
That's right. I got you covered. Okay, we got you.
If you need prayer before the party to make sure it go right, we got you covered.
Yes.
If you need the contract signed
Because we bringing the vibe.
and notarized between all vendors,
that's
we got
right.
you covered.
Got you covered. We got to do a commercial. So, baby, we got you covered. And then Sundays, we started all over again. But that's just to let you guys know that there are so many different ways to really tap in with us. And like I said, we love for people to use our platform, man. We are here for you all. We are actually, we invite artists of all different kinds. You don't have to be a music artist. You could be anything that you deem is art for you. Our platform is used for it, man, and we get you in here. We get you some organic supporters. We get people to really know who you are. So just let us know. We do have a radio station, which is Misfits Radio, where we do spin music. Mm-hmm. We do spin music, and your music actually counts with us. Your spins count with us. Mm-hmm. So get with us, man, and let us know what we can do to help you. We greatly appreciate you guys for actually tapping in today. Mm-hmm. And we shall see you soon.
Hey, don't forget December 6th.
That's right.
Twisted Pie. Mm-hmm. DJ Lab will be celebrating his birthday.
That's right, man. That's
that big
next,
5-5.
That's right. That's Saturday. Next Saturday, we'll be at Twisted Pie in Atlanta, Georgia. Y'all come on out. We getting started at 6 o'clock. Yeah, in Douglasville, Georgia.
Sorry about that.
In Douglasville, Georgia. Right. That's what I say.
Atlanta.
I'm sorry. In Douglasville, Georgia.
Right.
But yeah, y'all come out and party and vibe out with us, man. We're going to be celebrating DJ Lab's birthday.
That's right.
And what is even better about this situation is DJ Lab is too ready, okay?
Yeah, I'm ready.
He always be like, no, I don't know nobody to do that for me. Yes, you do.
Right.
Because, baby, we getting together.
That's right.
And one thing about it, we're going to party.
That's right.
And we starting at 6 o'clock, and it's until we get tired.
That's
okay?
right. That's right.
Yeah. See
right.
y'all later. That's right. It's until we get tired, baby.
This Shem Baker telling y'all to get in the mix with the Westside Misfits every Sunday from 3 to 5 p.m. Dig.
Loud. Turn this one up, my boy. 3 o'clock. Yeah. That's radio.
It's 3 o'clock. It's 3 o'clock. From 3 to 5, they going live. On Misfits Radio. Turn it up. That's my favorite show. It's 3 o'clock. It's 3 o'clock. 3 o'clock. From 3 to 5, they going live. On Misfits Radio. Turn it up. That's my favorite show.
From 3 to 5, they going live on Misfits Radio. Every Sunday, yeah, they certified. My favorite show. New guest this week, ain't no surprise what you been praying for. If you trying to take they top spot, you better pray some more. Slick got the camera rolling, Lab on the ones and twos. It's a lot, they going in the dirt, and someone come for you. This my favorite podcast, you listen, it's your favorite too. Playing all the hits where they in trouble if they play with you. Artists sing your music in, come and get an interview. Tune in every Sunday, cause you know that's what I'm about to do. 3 to 5, they going live, black owned and black operated. Indie hits the mainstream, if it's hot, they gonna play it. I ain't even gotta say it, watch it back on Roku. Going live on IG or catch the show on YouTube. Tune in every Sunday and catch up on the latest news. Or close your ears and close your eyes, cause that's what all the haters do.